Okay, so it's another glorious day outside. Check out the chickens. So yeah, it's Saturday. I thought we were in for a bit of bad weather on Sunday, so I was going to put up the gazebo today, but it's absolutely lovely. I'm not going to bother doing that. We've got, first up, I'm going to take out the fuel tank. So I've already sprayed the screws just with a bit of penetrant. We've got half a tank of fuel in here, which I'm keeping because I'm going to actually use the old fuel rather than waste it. I'm going to use it to clean up the engine parts. After we've done that, I'm going to tackle the sills. We'll take both the sills out both sides and get an idea of what it's like underneath, and then we can start looking at taking out all this running gear. I'm literally stripping this down to a shell. Once we've done that, we can jet wash it and start grinding all the crap off of it. Right, let's get to, and we'll do the fuel tank. Okay, so ready to take the fuel tank out. Need to be pretty careful with this because obviously petrol is extremely flammable, and while I'm taking it out, it's open. Forgot to take the fuel line off. Fuel line. So there we go, fuel tank out. And actually, around here is actually quite solid, so that's lucky. We've obviously got spots, these inner panels here. You know, the inner panels are going to need replacing, I think, but that's okay. Right, let's get the pedals out. Seals have perished. Actually not looking too bad. There's no major corrosion on any of these parts. All the bushings are gone. They're all just disintegrating up. Okay, so off camera, I've basically propped it up on wooden chucks, wooden blocks. This is actually all screwed together, it's rock solid. It's basically just so I can get it up off the ground. I haven't got my axle stands yet. And then we can take off the steering assemblies, front and rear, drop the differential out. Let's crack on. She is named Mildred. Well, she's flying now. Okay, so we're just underneath where the sill connects to the inner sill. You can't really see this, can you? 5 bolts. Just removed one from there. That hurt. Well, actually, we might be lucky. This might be salvageable. Once we get it out, strip it and paint it, we might be lucky. And again, with this, we might be, yeah. Every piece we don't have to buy a new one of is, you know, we'll see if we can get these screws out. If not, we'll have to drill them out. Okay, so that's had some work. Now for the other side. Again, might be lucky with this. That'll do nicely. Not so lucky. That's another repair at some point, but actually better than I thought. Right, so we've just had a delivery. We're definitely going to need this. Although I remember them being a lot more for your money, hardback, but oh well, we're going to need it. Okay, so we've got both the sets of sills off now on both sides. They're actually in very good nick, so I'd be surprised if these were original. They don't seem to have any of the original paint colour on there, but it's clear there's been some work done on both sides in the past. It's not too bad. Both the inside and here, that's not too bad. So we've got something solid. Obviously going back here, underneath, front and around both the door pillars. This has had a lot of welding work done on it. We'll have to see. Right, let's do the front and back steering assemblies. Snap my bucket. Right, time to get the steering arm out. Well, I have to say, I've basically stripped pretty much the whole car down now. I've just got the rear suspension and differential to do, but that has taken all afternoon. That was really tricky job. Now, the passenger side took me, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Obviously, it's the first time I've ever done it, so the second side took a lot less, at least half that. Once you know what you're doing, it's okay. But that was fiddly. That was tough. I'm not looking forward. I don't want to do that again. Well, we've got all the windows out now, thank God. I'm absolutely sweating. London to Brighton 2007 and London to Brighton 2004. Well, there we go. Another really productive day. Tomorrow's day 7, so it got dropped off last Sunday tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get it finished tomorrow, stripped down wise, so 7 days stripped down. Today we got the the sills off. We've lifted it up on blocks, so we've got it off the tyres. We've managed to remove all of the front steering assembly, apart from just these dampeners, so they're connected on the inside. So we'll get those off tomorrow. We'll get all of the rear suspension and the rear differential out tomorrow as well. We've got the glass out, which is good. Obviously the steering wheel, that came with the steering assembly. We've got the handbrake and the brake cables, which we'll disconnect tomorrow and get all this out. So then it'll be ready for an awful lot of grinding, sanding, cutting out, and we'll start welding. But first things first, tomorrow we'll get this all finished, and I think that's pretty good progress for, I say 7 days work, but it's not in hours. Tot up the hours after a week and figure out what we're up to. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like the channel, please think about subscribing, leave a comment and click a thumbs up. Thanks a lot guys, see you next time.